we're going to be talking about something that everybody wants, but not everybody knows how to do, and that is deep convos. So many people want to have deep conversations, but fail to actually go about it, to actually starting a deep conversation. And in this video, I'm going to give you my three top tips to actually having a deep conversation, especially if you're a guy who wants to really just get into the deep topic of getting to know a girl, to having those conversations where you get to really know the person behind the looks, behind the glamour, behind the makeup, behind everything that got you interested in the first place. Like, I'm going to tell you how to have a deep conversation. And the first thing that I personally do is start by seeing small talk as a gateway to having deep combos. So, because so many people nowadays see small talk as this thing of like, oh, it just doesn't lead to anywhere. Oh, it's so basic. But then paired with the second tip that I'm going to explain later on in this video, it can be a powerful thing. You just need to stop seeing small talk as something boring or mundane because it is a gateway to opening avenues to getting to know a person. Like, bro, I remember I was talking to this girl recently where like we just had we didn't really talk. We just knew each other, but we didn't really actually have a conversation online. And like the conversation started of me asking basic questions like, "Oh, are you the firstborn of your family?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, I am." Blah blah blah. Giving me basic information. And somehow me asking those basic questions led me to getting to know the person much deeper. Led me to actually me and her having a deep convo. You can do the same, bro. You just need to stop seeing small talk as this mundane thing, but as a gateway to having deeper, more meaningful convos. And so, moving on to the second thing that I mentioned earlier in the video, that if you pair it with seeing small talk as a gateway to deep conversations, it will actually make deep conversations much easier, is having genuine curiosity about the person. Like, oh my gosh, if you are actually curious about the person and you seeing small talk as a gateway to deep combos, bro, you don't need to watch this rest of this video. Like, you could stop now, go implement this thing, and you would actually start to have deep conversations because, bro, you having curiosity about a person, and I mean genuine childlike curiosity, will change your conversations because like most people nowadays just ask those mundane questions for the sake of filling in the space, not for the sake of actual human connection, to know the person, to have the curiosity of discovering the person. Because many people just are uncomfortable with the silence. But then if you had genuine curiosity and saw small talk as a good thing, bro, you can unlock deep conversations. Like, dude, the girl that I mentioned earlier asking about, oh, like, yo, are you the firstborn in your family, right? I was genuinely curious about that because I thought she had an older sibling. I thought she was like maybe the second or the third born. You know how African families have like lots of kids. But she said, nah, I'm the firstborn. And I genuinely was curious about how she felt about being the firstborn. How does it feel to be the first girl child of the family? Because I am in my family the first son. In my family, I'm the firstborn of three. So like I was genuinely curious to know her experience, and that led us to actually discovering things about her personal life, the things that she goes through as a human being, and us having a genuine deep connection, a deep conversation that you also want with your life. So, bro, you need to develop curiosity. Whether it's the person who's sitting next to you in the bus is reading a book, ask them, what book are you reading, man? Is it fun? Do you like it? Is it interesting? Are there any other books you read? Or is it even in class you see that person who's drawing and then you ask him, bro, how long have you been drawing for, man? Is this an actual passion? Do you want to turn this into a career? Like, dude, be genuinely curious and see how much your conversations go from 0 to a 10. Having genuine curiosity about a person can literally lead you to having deep conversations. And leading to the last point that I personally do to actually make these conversations have more substance so like the person can remember me, is opening yourself up to different topics. Like, when was the last time you watched a video that you don't understand? Like, tell me, bro, when was the last time you opened a book where you could not understand the words? Like, you don't know what you're getting into. Probably never. You're used to watching the podcasts that talk about, cognitive biases, placebo effects, this morning routine, chakuti chakuti, ichochi ichocho. Like, bro, you literally expose yourself to so much self-improvement content that you could literally write a whole book on the basics of self-improvement. Like, come on, man. Like, you need to expose yourself to different things, to different perspectives, to different cultures, so that when you come into a conversation and someone mentions something, you can be like, oh, I went through this. I remember reading this study about this thing, or I remember reading this book about architecture. And what do you think about it? Like, dude, once you open your mind to different concepts that you've never ever even bothered to explore, that you have no basis of understanding on, you begin to connect the dots with the things that you know, that's increasing your creativity and your insights and bringing more substance to the deep conversations that you want. Like, it's just about reading a book that you've never understood. Like, give me a sec. Let me show you a book that I'm kind of reading right now that I don't even understand what I'm reading. Give me a sec. The book that I'm reading is called The Healing Path by Mark Barsak. Like, I can say his name. I can say his name. That's one of the books that I'm reading, and it's a very esoteric spiritual way of healing your body, because this guy kind of survived cancer, and he said that he didn't use much meds. He used this way of spiritual healing to solve his cancer. It's a book that I'm reading day by day, page by page, panono panono, just a little bit, okay? Not going fully deep into it, not going hard into it, but like, it's a book that I don't understand. The spiritual concepts that I'm getting from this book can be applied to things that I'm naturally good to, the things that I naturally know, like how to start a business, how to be a founder, the self-improvement concepts, the meditation, the mindsets that I needed for you to go the extra mile when you're working out. Like, dude, I can use the concepts in that book to help me become better in the other endeavors that I know. If you want to be a person that can have more substance in the conversations that he or she has, my friend, it's just a matter of opening yourself up to different things that you've never even bothered exploring. And that is, my friend, those are my top 3 tips, my top 3 things, my guidelines, my rules to having deep conversations, the things that I did personally that have changed my the way I talk to people on a larger scale, man. Like, honestly speaking, go try this out. And with that, thank you for watching. Please go at my Substack, go subscribe to my Substack. And yeah, goodbye, Kaizen.